Hi everybody, it's Grammy. Today I'm going to read two books about Lola and Charlie. They're brother and sister, and both of the books are written by Lauren Child. So this first one is called But Excuse Me, That Is My Book. So let's see what happens. But excuse me, that is my book. I have this little sister Lola. She is small and very funny. Lola loves reading and she really loves books. But at the moment, there is one book that is extra specially special. One day, Lola says, "Charlie, Dad says he will take me to the library and we must go right now and get Beetles, Bugs, and Butterflies." Lola loves the book Beetles, Bugs, and Butterflies. I say, "But Dad took that book out for you last time and the time before that." Then Lola says, "But Charlie, Beetles, Bugs, and Butterflies is a very special book. That is my favorite and I really, really like it. I need it now, 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 now. Don't you know Beetles, Bugs, and Butterflies is the best book in the whole world?" And Lola says, "You see, Charlie, the bugs are quite buggy and the butterflies are really beautiful and the beetles are very silly. The beetle gets stuck and his legs are very funny and he can't turn over." I say, "I know that, Lola. Come on, Dad's waiting. All his funny little legs, Charlie." When we get to the library, Lola is still saying Beetles, Bugs, and Butterflies is the very best book in the world because you learn a lot and it is very great and extremely very interesting. And I really, really must get it. Wow, she's determined. Look at all the books. When we get inside, I have to say, "Shh, Lola, it's a library. We have to be quiet." Lola says, "But I can't find my book, Charlie." And I say, "Then why don't you try looking for it in all the books beginning with the letter B for Beetles, Bugs, and Butterflies?" So Lola says, "B, B, B. Where is my book? Where can it be?" I say, "Lola, be quiet." She says, "I am being quiet, Charlie." I say, "Shh." She says, "I am shushing. It's not there. My book is not there." I say, "Lola, be quiet." And Lola says, "But Charlie, my book is lost. It's completely not there." "Lola, remember this is a library, so someone must have borrowed it." Lola says, "But Beetles, Bugs, and Butterflies is my book." I say, "But it's not your library. Someone else obviously wanted to read your book." Lola says, "But they can't. It's my book." Is that true? So I say, "Lola, just think, there are hundreds and hundreds of other books in this library to choose from. There are spy books and dinosaur books, adventure books and scary books, books about princes and airplanes and astronauts, books about castles, dragons, and volcanoes, monsters, mountains, and pixies, and books about Romans." I say, "Look, Romans. This one tells you about the history in the Roman times, like how the Romans built long, straight roads and rode chariots and had fights with swords." But Lola says, "Too many big words, Charlie. My book has got pictures that I really like." So I say, "Okay, Lola, let's try to find a book with more pictures and less words. How about this one? An encyclopedia. It's got millions of drawings and millions of facts. You can learn about everything. Look, this page is all about helicopters." "It's too loud, Charlie. I don't really like these big books. You see, Charlie, I am very right. Beetles, Bugs, and Butterflies is the best book ever. I say, you might be right, Lola, but see what you think of this. It's a pop-up book. But Lola says, a book that has cherry blossom rain in it is nice, Charlie, but it's not funny. Then Lola says, Beetles, Bugs, and Butterflies is really funny, and it makes me laugh and laugh and laugh. I say, so it's an animal book you want? A book with lots of pictures, a story, no big words, and animals that make you laugh. Lola says, yep. I say, how about this one? Cheetahs and chimpanzees. Lola says, are there beetles, bugs, and butterflies in it? I say, no, there are cheetahs and chimpanzees. Give it a try, Lola, please. Lola says, okay, Charlie, I will, but it won't be as good as Beetles, Bugs, and Butterflies. Oh no, Charlie, look, that girl's got my book. I don't think she knows that it's my book. Ooh, what's going to happen? No, just wait, that's just like my book, Charlie. Lola says, I want my book, Charlie. And I say, but you said you would try cheetahs and chimpanzees. Lola says, well, I'll try it, but it won't be as good as beetles, bugs, and butterflies. But then Lola says, oh, look at that. The cheetahs are very fast, and the chimpanzees are very cheeky. And in fact, you know what, Charlie? This book is probably the best book in the whole wide world because it is so interesting and so lovely. And you know it has the absolute best pictures of any book ever. And the baby chimps are so funny. Oh, thank goodness Lola found another book that she liked at the library. Okay, this next book is about Lola and Charlie, and it's called I Am Too Absolutely Small for School. Ooh, I wonder if Lola's starting school in this book. Let's check it out. I have this little sister, Lola. She is small and very funny. Mom and Dad say that she is nearly almost big enough to go to school, but Lola is not so sure. This says Charlie. Lola says, I am absolutely not big. I am still really quite small. She says, I probably do not have time to go to school. I am too extremely busy doing important things at home. I say, at school you will learn numbers and how to count up to 100. Lola says, I don't need to learn up to 100. I already know up to 10, and that's plenty. I have 10 fingers, and also I have 10 toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I never eat more than 10 cookies at one time. 10 is enough. But Lola, I say, what if 11 eager elephants all wanted a treat? How would you count up how many treats that would be? Well, says Lola, I'm not quite sure. I say, and what about learning your letters, Lola? If you know how to write, you can send cards to people you like. Lola says, I like to talk on the telephone. It's more friendly and straight away. That's an old-fashioned telephone, huh? Not like the phones we use now. But not everyone has a telephone, you know, Lola, I say. Who doesn't, says Lola. Santa Claus, I say. You have to write him a special note and send it to the North Pole to tell the elves your Christmas wish. Otherwise, the elves might get your wish mixed up. I didn't know that, Charlie, says Lola. And Lola, I say, don't you want to read words? Then you'll be able to read your own books and understand secret messages written on the fridge. Lola says, I know lots of secrets. I don't need to read words, and I've got all my books in my head. If I can't remember, I can just make them up. But Lola, I say, what would you do if there was an ever so angry ogre who would not go to sleep unless you read him his favorite bedtime story? I don't know, Charlie, says Lola. Then Lola says, I would like to read to an ogre and count up elephants and send notes to the North Pole, but I absolutely will not ever wear a schooliform. I don't like wearing the same as other people. I say, but Lola, you won't have to wear a school uniform. At our school, you can wear whatever you like. Oh, says Lola, you wait there. I know exactly what I can wear. Well, Lola, look at silly Lola. Well, Lola, I say, that's certainly stylish, but you cannot go to school dressed as a crocodile. Lola says, this is not a crocodile. This is an alligator. I say, you can't really go as an alligator either. Because alligator is for fancy. For school, stripes are nice. Really? Says Lola. I like to wear stripes, says Lola, but what will I do at lunchtime? You know I will never, not ever eat a school lunch. I say, but Lola, you can take your own packed lunch in your very own lunchbox. Lola says, I do not want to eat at school alone, all by myself, on my own. I say, but Lola, at school you will meet lots of new friends. You can have lunch with one of them. Then Lola says, but I already have my friend, Soren Lorentzen. I like to have lunch at home with him. Soren Lorentzen is Lola's invisible friend. No one knows what he looks like. I say, well, Soren Lorentzen will be going to school too. What will he do if he can't sit next to you? Oh, you're right. Soren Lorentzen is a little slightly nervous to be at school on his own. I will absolutely have to go too, says Lola. Walking to school, Lola is a little wobbly. She says, Soren Lorentzen is feeling slightly not very well. He is worried he will not be able to count numbers, do letters, and read words, and no one will talk to him, so he will be all by himself on his own. Lola, I say, it will be okay. You'll be fine. I bet you'll both have a really good time. And after school, we'll have pink milk at home. But all day, I am worried. I don't see Lola at recess, and she's nowhere at lunch. When school gets out, she's not by her peg. But then, there she is, and she's not alone by herself. She's hopping along home with somebody else. I wonder who it is. At home, I say, Lola, I told you that you would have a good time. And Lola says, oh, I know, Charlie. I was not worried. It was Soren Lorentzen who was nervous, not me. I was fine. Looks like she made a new friend at school. The end. Thanks for listening.